Hey, Alicia Green here. I'm shooting a video that is basically my first video that I've shot in a while. I think since early on last year. This is the first time I've pulled out my camera to really shoot a video. Something I'm going to get back into doing. And I guess today I was compelled to do the video because I actually got some information today that I wanted to share with y'all, and I didn't come across the information on purpose. I had went out today on purpose to do a speech for some young guys, and they're going through, a tough time or whatever, and they're job seeking, and they're getting mentored, this and that. So that's what I went out to do, but there wasn't actually anybody that was there today. I don't know, bad planning, or it was meant to go this way, that, I wasn't set to speak today. Maybe I wasn't supposed to speak today. And how I reacted to showing up to an empty room was, oh, okay, that's fine, because honestly, I really wasn't prepared up here to really speak, but I was just kind of going with the flow and seeing how things what words would come out of my mouth, because A, this is the first time I was going to speak, and B, I'm still building, confidence in myself to speak, because, oh my God, the last time I ever got up in front of a room to speak with someone was in college, and I was I was sweating profusely. I was so nervous. I was shaking, my whole body, my foot was just bouncing, and the words I couldn't even speak. I got silent because I was so nervous. And today, when I went to go speak, I wasn't even nervous. I felt like, I would be able to present myself or whatever, without all this nervousness, because I was going to speak from the heart and share some things about life with these youngsters who are struggling or had a hard time, and, trying to get back on track with their life. But in the process, I left that place and I was walking around downtown, and decided to check in with some different areas with starting a offline business. And I went into the office of this guy who actually does zoning for, codes for a business. And it was kind of odd because I initially went into the first business. I'm sorry. I went into one room where I was talking with the lady about getting an actual business license, and the environment was just a little and there were two people ahead of me, and both of them walked in and walked out of there I don't know, you don't want to go in there kind of personality, or kind of character when they came out. And so I went in there and I talked with her, and I could see what those people were seeing, but at the same time, I didn't let it affect me, right? That's how I know that I've grown a lot, and I've come a long way up here in being able to react to certain environments. But progressing on, the lady told me to go upstairs, talk with the guy in the zoning, right? And I go up there, and he sees me from across the room, he's back in his office, and I'm way on the other side of the room, and he speaks up out of nowhere and acknowledges me, and was just very energetic, I guess, in his presence in me. And it was a total change from what I experienced downstairs to what I experienced upstairs. And I was like, wow, okay, this will be a great encounter, right? Just thinking I was just going to get the information, and it was going to be presented easily to me, and not, that's how I felt like that lady downstairs was. Like she just wanted to attack everybody that came in the office. So anyways, he ended up like talking to me, and he wasn't just about the business there, you know. He was about getting to know me and my purpose for being there. And he asked me, you know, about where I'm from and some personal questions that I didn't mind sharing with him. And then we kind of got on the subject of life and what you can take from life and what you can do in life to, you know, be able to carry on when there's always problems. And so he gave me this list of things. He sat down and he wrote out, I'll share with you guys. He wrote it out for me about how he thinks people are able to make it in this world. And these are the 5 things that he listed. So number 1 was trust. Trust is a hard one, right? Because so many things happen to us in life, and someone breaks our trust, or something happens that makes us break our trust. But one thing in that situation, or in those moments of your trust being broken, is to realize that we make the choice to trust, okay? You choose whether or not you want to trust. And I know it's a really hard concept to grasp, because your trust kind of builds from your emotions. And when you've been emotionally disconnected or emotionally hurt or drawn from something, that breaks your trust. But you have to learn to control a lot of things in life. And trust is something that, you know, I'm still working on, but that's not to say that I can't get better at it. Okay. So moving on, I'll go from trust to thankfulness. Number 2 is thankfulness, or gratitude. And when he told me that, my eyes lit up and I was like, yeah, you know, because last year, a lot of things happened to me that no one really would ever ask to go through. And upon those things, I was able to show my gratitude within, well, kind of outside of those moments. And when I was able to write out my gratitude for the things that happened to me, there was like this release of, I don't know, energy. And I felt better, you know. So learning to see the positive, I guess, in things that happen to you. It's a total mind shifter, you know, a total different mindset. Sorry, the tears are coming. But anyways, that just shows you that I went through a lot last year. And that showing gratitude can be big to your life. So number 3 on the list was be humble. And this is something that I naturally, I'm humble. I've always have been. I don't have like this big ego that I wrap myself around and think that I'm so much better because I have this or that or whatever, because I don't think that I'm better than anybody. I always felt like we're all equal, and I always wondered why people have to present themselves as if they're much more better than you. But there's a lot of education that needs to be taught in that area, because being humble is not something that a lot of people can do. My nose is running. Anyways, when you're humble, it's almost like you're more open, you're more receptive to the world, and the world senses that, and they I guess it's easier for them to relate to you or whatever. So, yeah, my brain is stopping. But anyways, number, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. The guy mentioned, do something of value. So today I popped out this video to do something of value for you guys. And I was like, when he said do something of value, my brain automatically went to, oh my gosh, because that's what is taught in the marketing world, to do something of value. And hopefully you get some value from this video here. And if you do something of value, other people, they'll be receptive to that. You're being humble, right? And you're giving value. And when people are receptive to that, then they're more attracted to you. And then number 5, take time to hear other stories and share your story. Taking time to hear stories is something I'll be working a lot more on this year. But in sharing my story, I've shared my story with a lot of people on one-on-one, a lot of one-on-one connections. But I'm going to make it a goal this year to share it more with the online world. But just learning how to share my story in a different light, because I don't want to share my story in a negative light, because it's not where I want to be. It's not where I want to go. I want to go in the positive direction. And when you do all these things, this guy was like, you just need trust and you need thankfulness. And if you do these other 3 things, then you're going to be successful in life, or you're going to have a better life. And I was like sitting in front of this guy in awe, like, oh my gosh, because I'm so glad I had a chance to talk with you. And it was really nice to meet you. And this wasn't like a planned day. And I ran into you, and you're sharing some things with me that I relate to. And I was thankful for hearing them come from a guy working in the zoning department in the city where I'm at, So, anyways, I will end this video. It's gone on 13 minutes and just a few seconds. But anyways, I just wanted to share that with y'all. And if you have any questions or comments, you can leave them below. Thank you. Have a good day. And guess what? It's Monday. So this wasn't a bad start to the week. Today wasn't planned, and great things happened today. So, and it's Monday, right? So anyways, have a great rest of the week. Bye.